By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to attract home improvement jobs for your home improvement business. Now, before we get into the video, my name is Anthony, and I personally have grown and scaled over 40 different home improvement businesses and added six figures to their monthly revenue. Now, here are some of our clients. As you can see, John went from 33,000 a month to 77,000 a month in just 150 days. And this was by partnering with us. Tiddy also went from 12k a month to 82,000 a month in less than 6 months. Simon went from 7,000 a month to 62,000 a month in just under 90 days. Alan went from 12k a month to 58,000 a month. Roman went from absolutely nothing to all the way to 36,000 a month. We also have Daniel here. Little sneak peek of our conversation with him. Got many leads from our Facebook ads system, which you can see in our Facebook ads masterclass video, all for free if you want to see that. Good content in that video if you want to see the in-depth Facebook ads. But yeah, here are also some screenshots of our clients' monthly revenue. And yeah, high six figures, low six figures. And yeah, with that being said, let's get straight into the video then. So this video is how to attract home improvement jobs. Now, firstly, I will say one thing, and that is you want to attract jobs, not find them. You yourself, you don't want to actively go and try to find jobs, because most likely you're only going to find people who aren't interested. There's a small chance that you're actually going to find someone that's interested in, what you have to offer and are actually ready to pay. You instead want to attract jobs because one, you save time of not having to find them, and they come to you, so they already know that they want to have your service essentially. So yeah, you want to do that. And why? What I've just said essentially. It's a harder close too. So um if you go to someone random, you've come to them, they don't know who you are, and they're probably not interested in what you do, so it's a harder close. It's harder to close them. And again, you find people who aren't interested, you waste time too as a result of all of this. So this is how to attract jobs. Now there are three things. So your local area, and this is digital, your local area in a physical sense, and being different. Now we'll start off with the first of the three and talking about being different. So when I mean being different, I'm talking about, you know, being different as a business, right? You don't want to look the same as every other home improvement business because, as you know, there are hundreds of thousands of home improvement businesses, if not millions, right? And you want to be different from all of them because otherwise, how are you going to get clients, right? And jobs. So you want to be different. How do you do that? Well, one, your positioning, and one, your offer. Now, in terms of positioning, this is the way you position your business essentially, and we do recommend positioning your business as more of a high ticket, high value business, with a high value service that also lets you charge more. An offer, it also lets you stand out, right? If you have an offer that reduces effort, it reduces time, it guarantees their result, it does all of those things, you have a good offer first of all. And that also is another thing that entices them, because a lot of home improvement businesses, they don't have an offer, right? Or they don't have a good one. Like they have free quote, for example, which is not a good offer if you don't already know. So yeah, that makes you different from them because one, you position yourself in a different way, and then they can actually see you. And then that offer, if the customer or prospect sees that offer, then they're going to be more attracted to come to you, which ultimately leads to basically you attracting jobs. Now, the second part is being known in your local area. Now, this is obviously, being known in your local area. That's pretty obvious, right? I'm going to talk about two things though, digital and physical. So, in terms of the digital sense, that's obviously everything digital, right? Your socials, your ads, your website, all of that essentially. Now, how do you do that? Well, there's two ways. Number one is SEO, so search engine optimization. You've probably heard the term SEO quite a lot of times, and You might think it's kind of a useless thing. However, it does help you make you known though, because if you have a website, which you should do have a website, if people search up a home improvement near me or something like that, you want to be the first one coming up, because the one that comes up first is the one they're going to go on, essentially, right? They're not going to go scroll down to the fifth page. No one does that. That's why SEO is important. It's kind of overshadowed because it's, in a way, you've probably heard the term SEO quite a lot. If not, then you haven't, but it's been kind of overused and it's been kind of put down and thought of as nothing, but it is something, and it does make a difference, right? Website ranking, it does make a difference. Remember that. No one's going to click on that fifth page on Google, are they? And the second thing of your local area in a digital sense is paid advertising. Now, paid advertising, that obviously gets you local known in a local area, because with paid advertising, what you can do that you can't do with organic advertising is or advertising in a local area, right? You can specify an area you want to show the ads to within a 5 mile radius, or whatever your radius is for your home improvement business, right? So yeah, you can do that, and that's why I also recommend paid advertising again. Again, if you want to know how to run paid ads, we do have a Facebook ads masterclass on our channel, so do go check that out if you basically don't know anything about ads, because in that video we talk about creating a system around ads, which is always something I'm talking about because it makes things more effective. And it also just talks about what the Facebook ads should look like, what closing them should look like, what should redirect them to, and how the VSL you redirect them to should look like, and all those different things. So yeah, go check that out if you are interested. So next is local area, and this time I'm going to be talking about it in a physical sense. So, that's obviously having like people knowing you by word of mouth, for example, that would be a physical sense. Like they see your van or car, or whatever, around the area, and they know it's, you and your business. So, how do you become known in a local sense, in a physical sense? Well, physical advertising and referral system. So, as I said, word of mouth. So, you can boost word of mouth by having a referral system, because this gets you more and more referrals. And what more and more referrals also does is it also, it gets word around your business, right? If you have 5 people you've done jobs for in like this same 1 mile radius, a lot of people are going to know about you because they'll be talking about you, or people want to know who did their kitchen, examples like that, right? So you do want to have that referral system. And we also do have a video on that too, to create that referral system if you don't have one already. And in terms of referral system, I don't mean just referrals, right? I'm not talking about just like you complete the job and then you ask out for a referral if you know what, that's not a system, because it most of the time it fails. You need to create an incentive. You need to make the chances of them giving you a referral a higher chance, so more success rate essentially. But the second thing is physical advertising. So as I said before, when they see your van, for example, around the place, around your local area, and they'll know it's you, right? An example of physical advertising would be the fact that you have your like logo and whatever else on your van, right? You want to get like, if you've just completed a job, and you can, you ask the customer if you can physically advertise in their house for a bit. I've seen lots of home improvement businesses do that. I've seen lots of landscaping businesses do that. And it helps, right? It helps in that local area sense. People would become more known, right? They see your logo and they're like, oh, I've seen them before. So yeah, then that also makes them trust you more. So yeah, that is how you attract jobs. If you do these right, as I said, more trust, right? More people can see you, and people can actually see you. So what I mean by that is, when people see you, they don't necessarily like look at you, right? They'll see you for a second, but they're not focused onto who you are and what you do. If you have that offer, for example, as I was talking about in this sense, then they'll become more enticed, right? They'll become more attracted to see what you have in store for them, because to them it's, it's an irresistible offer. So yeah, that's what I mean by that. And all these things, you attract more people, right? And more people is more jobs. So yeah, that is how you attract people. This is the end of this video for that. If you do want access to this Miro and this diagram, and also every other diagram we use in all our other videos, which you can check out on our channel, then you can click on the link in the description, and essentially, yeah, you can get all these diagrams and Miro boards for free, absolutely for free, because we want to provide you with value here as always. But yeah, if you are interested in that, then go ahead. We also have free trainings. You can also click on the link in the description for that. And we have a bunch of free trainings, or you can watch our YouTube videos instead, or do both if you are interested in learning more of how to scale your business. If not, that is completely fine. But yeah, that is it for this video.